Records.
What's up? What's up, my people? Today is going to be a crazy session. I know I was supposed to be here yesterday with the whole bullshitting 101, but I kind of got distracted and things just had to happen. I just couldn't be here with you guys, so I do apologize. And what do you guys think of the new layout? As you can see, if you drop in a live chat, it will show on the right side of the screen over there. So I kind of changed the whole background and everything, so it looks a little, a little cool. Another cool thing that I've done, and you guys are just gonna love this.
That's the loveliest thing I've ever heard.
All right, so it's definitely going to be the loveliest thing that you've ever heard, because look at this layout, look at all the fancy stuff that I'm doing, look at all this production work, man, with all the links in the background over there. The camera with the rounded corners, man, this production work is just going crazy, man. So I've hooked up everything to my phone. Okay. So check this out. Okay. Check this out. It's amazing. I mean, it's called Touch Portal. Okay. The app's name is called Touch Portal, and I've linked it to OBS. So I've programmed a couple of buttons on my phone, and I just press some buttons and,
We watoto endeni mkafanya nini? Homework tafadhali.
look at that. How easy is that? I don't even need to be on my computer now. I'm just here. I can press a few buttons. I can stop sharing my camera. I can start sharing my screen if I want to do that. Just like that, with a touch of a button. And even the intro and outro music, it's just like, look at that. It's like a remote control, man. And then check this out.
You've been a very good boy.
Oh yes, I have. And of course, if I say something crazy, I can just be like,
You need to grow up.
yeah. So yes, always improving the production work. It is all for the viewers, man. It's all for the views. It's all for the community. It's all for building up the channel and communicating with you guys and sharing the message and, blah-de blah. It's like when I don't go live on the weekend, it's like I just feel like I've missed on something, So here we are, man. Now, so today's topic is going to be crazy. Oh, wait, before I go into today's topic, I want to give a big shout out to Cassie. I haven't heard from Cassie in a while. If anyone knows where freaking Cassie is, I talked to him for some time a couple of days ago, and then I don't know what happened. Then he's just gone MIA. I was listening to some of his music on YouTube, and I'm telling you, man, it is just amazing what he's done. And he gave me a couple of props. He mentioned me on some of his tracks. So Cassie, if you're listening, I salute you, bro, man. Just don't go MIA, man. I feel like you've got so much potential, man. Just don't give up on the dream. Just keep focused. Try and work on your music and keep publishing more content, because I kind of feel like you're so out there, bro. So anyway, I just hope you hear this and you freaking get out of whatever freaking shit you're going through and just reach out to me, man. You've got my freaking contacts and everything. Reach out to me. Let me know what you're going through and if I can help out. The other person is Leo, man. I don't know where the hell freaking Leo's gone, man. Leo, if you're still watching the content and supporting the channel, shout out to you, bro. I haven't heard from you in a while. Maybe we should do one of these live sessions at some point. Anyway, so today's topic is going to be about never letting her pick a man. Okay? And there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about here, because I kind of feel like it's it needs to be talked about. We really need to talk about this shit, man. Okay? Why am I saying this? Why am I saying that we should never let a woman go out there and pick her own men? Because you need to understand one thing. You need to understand how men work. Do you understand how men think? Men are predators. They are out there in the jungle, ready to hunt. and you're going to send the lamb out there to go and look for the predator? What the hell's wrong with you? If I had a daughter, I have a sister. If I had a daughter, I would never, not even in a million years would I ever let her step outside of the house to go and look for a dude. Oh, I'm looking for this dude. He looks kind of cute, because they're going to end up looking at someone that is so fake. We know 100% that the person that they're going to pick is going to be some player dude, some dude that talks a lot, all the talking and no action, right? Because the problem is, for women, they are attracted to what they hear. And there are a lot of men out there. I was talking to Maureen the other day, and she was just telling me this. And it just made me realize that this is the perfect topic to discuss this on. So she was telling me that this is in Kenya, when she goes to the CBD and she's walking around, and there are a lot of men that approach her. And some of these men that approach her to try to sell her stuff, the way they talk is so influential. They're able to just manipulate that mind to the point where they completely lose traction of what the hell is going on, completely lose traction of what's going on around them, and they just end up giving them their money. Yeah, that's how crazy it is. So imagine you have a daughter or you have a sister, and you're just saying, yeah, you're a strong and independent woman. You can, do whatever you want to do. And you just set her free into the world, into the jungle where we have men like this. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to someone that has no experience, doesn't even know what to look for? And you just tell them, go out there into the world and explore. What do you end up? What ends up happening? They pick the wrong person. They get married to this wrong person. Then they're in the relationship. They're married for like 10, 15 years. 10, 15 years down the line, they're like, shit, man, I've picked the wrong person. I've wasted all my prime years of my life with this loser. And now I want a divorce. And that's why 80% of women are the people who initiate the divorce. 80%. 80%, man. 1 second. Let me just message Maureen. She said she wants to join in. I have to tell every freaking person. Anyway, so can you freaking believe that this is the state of affairs? It's like men out there are predators, man. Look at it like this. Think of it like this, right? I'll give you a perfect example. You've heard of the analogy, fight fire with fire, right? So if men are the fire, you fight them with fire. A man knows what to look for in another man. In terms of, hey, Maureen, how you doing? I was just talking about you. I mentioned the story that you were telling me about the town and all that kind of stuff. Remember, you were saying that when I go to town and then the people just approach me and they start talking to me and start telling me what to do, and then I've just lost consciousness, and it's like I don't know what the hell's going on. Because these men, there are men out there that are predators, man. Predators. They are like, they will do all the sharp talk. They will talk in such a way, like their communication skills are so good. They will make you hear the things that you want to hear. And next thing you know, you're just, you're dropping your underwear and you're there having a relationship with this dude. And then 10, 15 years down the line, you're like, shit, man, I married the wrong dude. And then you end up as a single mom. And that's how life is. So the point I was coming to, you've heard of the analogy, fight fire with fire, right? To catch a thief, you need to know what a thief does. You maybe have to be a thief yourself or understand how they operate so that you know what you're looking for. As a man, a player can recognize another player. So if you are a girl and you want to look for a dude, why would you go out yourself and go and look for this dude? You wouldn't really know what to look for. You wouldn't really know what the red flags are in this man. Your dad, your brother, they can help you. Why? Because at some point in their lives, they were like that. They were the predators. They were out there hunting. How did they get your mom? How did they get their wife, basically? They went out there and they hunted. right? They went out there, they played their tricks, they did all their maneuvers, right? Hit and miss kind of things, and then they learned, and then they captured that woman. So they know the game, they know how it's played, and they will recognize another man. You bring another person, you as a woman, you bring a dude into the house, and your dad is there. Your dad is immediately going to just look at this dude from his actions, the way he talks, the way he hold like his body language. They'll immediately just know this dude is a freaking player. He's gonna waste your freaking time, right? So why would you leave this? And this is like the most important decision in your life. Why would you leave this decision that you have no skills over? Why would you leave this decision to your, like, why would you take this decision upon yourselves when you have no skills whatsoever on picking this person? It doesn't make any freaking sense. You guys have you guys have heard of the story of Red Riding Hood. I'm pretty sure most of you have. What did that little Red Riding Hood do when she went into the forest, and then the wolf was trying to like attack her and stuff, and then before she got to the cottage, he ate the grandmother, and then he covered himself in the grandmother's skin or something like that, and he disguised himself as the grandmother or whatever, something like that, and little Red Riding Hood couldn't even recognize him, couldn't recognize the wolf in sheep's clothing. So it's the same thing here, man. It's the same freaking thing here.
You need to grow up.
And most people say that I need to grow up. And oh no, we're living in the modern age, you know, women are so independent and they're supposed to. But then look at the rate of single mothers, especially even in Kenya. Forget Kenya, just in the world in general, man. The rate at which we have single moms. Because 10, 15 years down the line, you realize, shit, I married the wrong dude. Yeah, because you made the decision of picking this loser. You didn't even consult anyone. You didn't even tell your dad. You didn't even tell anyone. You just ran away. Some people run away from home to get married. You haven't even consulted your dad or anyone like that. And you know very well. And you know what? The thing that pisses me off the most is some women will deliberately go and pick up dude that they know that their dad does not approve of. Oh, my dad doesn't like this dude. This is the guy I want to marry, man. This is the guy.
You need to grow up.
Huh? You need to grow up, man. You need to freaking grow up. That's what you need to do. Oh, wait. By the way, Maureen, what do you think about the new disclaimer thing that I've got going on over here at the bottom, and the whole layout and everything? And I kind of programmed my phone to do all these sound effects and everything. Check this out.
We watoto, endeni mkafanya nini? Homework, tafadhali.
Man, this is like a proper production work over here, man. Look at this screen share and everything, all from the touch of my phone. I can just press some buttons here, stop sharing my screen, stop sharing the whatever. I even got the links over there, so you know, the PayPal and the Cash App and everything and all this, man. It's a massive production going on over here, man. So yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. And there was this movie that I was watching. And I was watching this movie the other day, and it just depicts this story so perfectly. And that's why I wanted to go live today and just talk about it, because it was just fresh in my mind. I watched this movie. Let me share my screen. So it's this movie. It's called Crazy Stupid Love. It came out in 2011, and we've got Steve Carell and we've got Ryan Gosling. And Ryan Gosling is the buff dude, the supermodel, the stud, the Chad, basically. And Steve Carell is this, you know, late 30, late 40-year-old dude. It's cool. And with your with your homework, dude, doing a great job today. And I love the screen layout. Thank you so much. Yes, I've really tried, you know. Try and make it all look fancy and stuff. I was thinking for the live chats, I'll try and leave them on the screen so that they don't fade away or disappear after some time. So they'll just stay there. But yeah, I think, well, we'll see what happens. But I'm still working on it. But yeah. So this was the movie that I was watching, and I think, Maureen, you know who Steve Carell is. You've watched The Office, so you know who Steve Carell is. The dude is a crazy guy. But this movie was this movie was it's a beauty. It's a beauty.
That's the loveliest thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
so it's a really nice movie. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. So what's the story of the movie? I don't know if I should spoil it for you guys. If you haven't watched it, then shit, I'll have to spoil it for you a little bit. Okay, but I'll just tell you a little bit. I'm not going to tell everything. Okay, so Steve Carell is the older dude. Okay, he's been in a marriage for over more than a decade. Okay, he's been in a marriage with this woman, and then things don't really go so well, and she wants a divorce. And now obviously she's like, shit, I think I've married, a loser. He's just he's not keeping it spicy, or he's not bringing that spark in the relationship anymore. So I think I'm kind of done with this dude. And so in the process of having this divorce, he goes to the bar and he's just chilling over there at the bar. And Ryan Gosling, his name is in the movie. His name is what? His name is in the movie. What's his name in the freaking movie? Jordan or something? What's his name? Jacob. Yes, Jacob. Jacob comes to him and tells him, dude, first of all, your dress code looks so outdated. You look like you're 50 years old, but you're not 50. You're in your 40s. But because you're dressed so poorly and so badly, you just look like you're so old. You're older than your years. Yes, it's definitely a must-watch movie. And he tells him, like, you're such a freaking worn out. Like you look like crap. Like, how are you going to ever move on from your divorce? Because he kept telling everybody in the bar, oh, I'm getting a divorce. And so when Jacob heard this and he walked up, now Jacob is the stud. Like, he's in a proper suit, 3-piece suit. He looks like, like proper stunning Photoshop kind of a dude, And he walks up to Steve and is like, you look like crap, man. You look like shit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a challenge upon myself to teach you to be a player, get you back in the game, make you a ladies' man so that you can step outside there into the world and get women like this. And so as the movie progresses, we'll just see how he just teaches him, how to dress up, how to talk to women, how to sweet talk to them. Next thing you know, Steve, they call him Cal in the movie, is getting laid every night. He's taking a new woman home. Like, he knows the tricks. Like, he knows that this dude has taught me the things that he's taught me are invaluable. I have become a predator, man. I am now a ladies' man. I know what to say at the right time, the things to do, the body language, everything, And even the way he was dressing, he just made him look so suave and everything, all that kind of stuff. Suave or suave or whatever. And now some months go by, and Ryan, who's Jacob now gets into a relationship, and he's in this relationship with this amazing girl, and he tells Cal and tells him, look, man, I can't be by your side at the bar anymore and picking up girls anymore, because I'm getting into this relationship with this girl and I really like her, and I think I'm gonna settle down with her. Now, Cal knows Jacob is a freaking player. He knows he's a player. But you have to remember, at this point, Cal doesn't know who the girl is he's dating. So he says, look, man, you found someone and you think you want to settle down with her? Fine. You know what? Just do it. Towards the ending, well, almost towards the ending, I'm sorry I'm going to spoil it, but he finds out that the girl Jacob is dating is his daughter. Oh man. So he, at that point, when he just finds out, he just punches him in the face. Why did he have that reaction? And I would have had that reaction if that was my daughter and I knew that she was dating a player, because I've seen this player. Every man can see the other dude. Like, there's this bro code. There's just this language between men that another man can just know that this dude is a player. This is the kind of guy that will say whatever he needs to say in order to get into your panties. That's it. right? Another man can just see that. And he saw it. He knew it. He experienced it. He was trained by the teacher. And he was like, what? I cannot approve of this marriage. And then I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it after that. Just it gets really wild after that. But yeah, it's such an amazing movie. I love this movie. Yeah, it really it just brought me like to this conclusion, like, shit, man. You know, I mean, I don't think I would ever let my daughter go out there into the jungle and tell her, you know what, you're a strong, independent woman. Why don't you go out there and just find a guy, babe? You know, I'm not babe, but find a guy, hon. You know, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. That's not freaking gonna happen at all. Not over my dead freaking body, man. Because even look at it like, even in terms of like work experience and stuff, like in the work field, I guess you can say, right? If you want to hire someone for a specific skill set, the person who's doing the interview needs to be knowledgeable in that field, isn't it? Like if I'm knowledgeable at laying bricks, for instance, or I know how to build a table, for instance, and I'm hiring other people, I would go and hire other people who want to apply for the same skill set for building tables and stuff, right? I wouldn't go and interview someone who's building websites or something, because I don't have experience in that. I wouldn't know what questions to ask that person. I wouldn't know what to look in that person, right? It's the same thing with a woman who goes out there to try to look for a dude. And then the messed up thing is you just waste all your years dating random dudes, just fooling around. And next thing you know, you're 30. You're 30 and you've given all your good years to losers, basically. People who do a lot of talking and no action. If you don't see the results, then just know this guy is fooling you, man. But yeah, this was just a topic that I wanted to share. I just felt like it was something important to talk about. Well, I hope you guys learned something. I don't know, man. There was this other dude that I always listen to, always watch, and I kind of like really miss this dude. He passed away, I think, a couple of years ago. Was it 2 years? Has it been 2 years now? Kevin Samuels. Big shout out to this guy. They call him the Godfather, the King of Kings, man. This dude has amazing content, and he just puts women. He doesn't put women. He just brings women back to reality. All right, because I kind of feel like some women are living in this delusional world. I kind of feel like he brings them back to reality and says, "This is how it is. This is how it is," and he'll just break it down with precision. And so I don't know if you guys have checked out his content. You guys should definitely check it out. It's just Kevin Samuels. Go and check him out. He's an amazing dude. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that, man. Anyway, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I hope you like the new layout. I hope you like the new everything. And I guess I'll see you guys, unless if you have any other comments or whatever. I will see you guys in the next one.